Well, hello everyone. I know this is creepy being in the dark like this. So, hello YouTube. I'm going to start. So, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm not going to be on long. I just want to go over some results today with Spark and also tell y'all about that debt ceiling and how we're getting screwed. Hey, one person. Well, anyway, let me go ahead and start. Y'all just have to catch the replay later. So today is Memorial Day, and it's been pretty interesting today. It wasn't as busy, but it wasn't as busy today when it came to Walmart Spark. So I'll let y'all know what I did, and I'm trying to put some footage together in another video that I'm going to download. So basically today, hey Colas, how you doing? How's everything going? Let me move this thing out the way. Can't even see nothing. It's been a minute since I've been on, so ooh. I mean, other than that, she's doing okay. Oh, you're trying with her. Well, I could understand that could be an ordeal. You know, you just have to take it one day at a time, and I just well, I could understand that. She would need a caretaker, and you don't have any you don't have any other brothers and sisters who could help, or possibly put her in a assisted living home. I would think that she may qualify for some type of assistance because um, she may need to have care because unfortunately the state that she's in, and trust me, I have a cousin. He's but see his issue is he's with drinking, and then he had prostate cancer, and he's only 53, and he's not he's just trying to oh, trust me, the whole United States sucks. And this, unfortunately, this is going to be part of my commentary on live stream, especially since I was saying we getting screwed with that debt ceiling and the implications of that. However, I just got through watching someone's YouTube channel. They was talking about how in New York they have, and they was it was like $5 million a day to keep those migrants in these hotels, and it used in the hotel was like a tourist type hotel. I just got through watching the video. I couldn't even watch the whole thing because I was so disgusted. And then you know, then just to find out about the debt ceiling, I didn't even read the whole plan. But basically, let me go and talk about that. So once that bill is signed, it's extended the debt ceiling for 2 years. But then one of the things that's going to be changed is people. Um, I didn't even read the whole thing because I was just so yeah, turning jail. It's not only jail facilities. I mean, if they want to do that, fine. But they talking about turning elementary school and public school cafeterias into places for migrants to stay. So it's not only that they getting free everything, food stamps. They get the paying health care, and it's like costing New York $5 million a day to keep these. I don't even want. You know what? It's not just happening in New York. This is I heard it's going on in Chicago, and it's going to happen all over the country. Yeah, and it's not just New York City being broke. It's the United States are broke. but they but they putting up migrants in hotels, uh, kicking out people who were in the hotels. They kicked those they kicked those homeless people out, U.S. citizens out to put them to make room for migrants. Well, you know what? His my immigration bill may be crazy in terms of, but that's why. But that's not just Florida. They doing that, shipping people all over the country. They're shipping them all over the country in New York, Massachusetts, Chicago, all over the place. And then with this debt ceiling, um, now they's not pausing the student loans. That's just one of the things. That was the only thing I read before I came on here and to give you an overview of my day today. So 60 days from the 5th of June, they will not pause the student loans. And people want to complain about um, that people shouldn't get their student loans dismissed, which is a $10,000 or $20,000, and then here it is, you letting it's gonna be a bigger problem. Where they gonna get the money from to pay immigrants to come here illegally, regardless? You know, and let me tell you, those immigrants are the ones who's going to get those jobs, particularly at Amazon. Because I swear to God, I'm not a racist or xenophobe or whatever the case may be. But even at Amazon, they have people from over two, 300 countries. There's more. There's more. There's more people from other countries at Amazon in Stone Mountain than anything. They offer now Amazon. They can do what they want. I'm not saying do not hire people, but they have services to offer. They just bring them right on in here, bring them right here, give them housing. And people. I mean, and I hate when people keep using the kids. Oh, they use the kids. Who do you think is paying for the health care for these kids coming in here being born? People coming in with 4 or 5 kids, some of them pregnant, giving birth at the hotels. They said they had like 5 births of babies being born in that hotel. And I could assure you they're getting top of the line health care. Not because of giving birth, but they getting health care, period. She said she lived in a house with 20 people and they had 5 bedrooms. She just came from Venezuela. They coming from all over the place. All over. Where they if she lived in Atlanta, then moved to Orlando. They just come right into New York authority, coming off the bus, coming off, coming straight off the buses, putting them up. Hmm. But yet the debt ceiling was raised, but then you're gonna cut, and that's not, it's not just student loans that's being, they not just simply pausing the student loans. Now they want the interest that people got to pay back in student loans, but then they got money to spend for such foolishness. The federal government is supplementing the states to have these immigrants moved in here, giving them free health care. And I could barely go to the doctor. And I could barely go to the doctor, and I have insurance that I pay. I pay my insurance. It ain't free. And I can't even get a doctor for my health issues, but they got money for immigrants, you know. This they just want the United States to be a shithole. They want to be a shithole just like the third world countries that's coming and sending people over here. It's gonna be a big fucking shithole. And let me tell you, we all need to write our congressmen. We all need to write our congressmen. Revoke this. I'm sorry. I may have to go Republican. I may have to go Republican. People might say Trump's a racist. Trump's a racist. You know what? I could care less regarding about be people worried about they being racist. Yeah, Darren Soto. Because that's the thing. These Democrats, even if the ones with surnames of Hispanic surnames or surnames of other Central American countries, they always want to bring up that, oh, my parents were immigrants and we came here poor and we booked and we started up business and we did this, and I'm just so disgusted. I'm just so disgusted. I'm so disgusted. People got money. The United States got money to give to Afghanistan. 20 what is it, 20 years, just don't make no sense. I could care less, and where I can't be worrying about who races and this and that or whatever. When Giuliani was mayor of New York was clean. They had no economic problems when Giuliani was the mayor. People always worried about the wrong thing. Only rate, that's always been. That's always been. New York was one of the world classiest cities. San Francisco, you know, Chicago. Those cities were world sophisticated cities. When you say New York, the financial capital of the world, people all over. I mean, I've never. I mean, every country has its problems. Every state has its problems, but it never got this. It never got this down. This disgusted. Just this disgusted. Just don't make no sense. Just don't make none. Hmm. It's time to. It's time to get rid of the swamp. Clean the swamp. We need to get rid of these Democrats. Every time Democrats offer things, they always want to think about social programs and offer this and offer that. But for who? It's gonna be some hell. I could tell you that for sure. I could tell you that for sure. Yeah, it's turning into crap holes, but this called what it is, shit holes. Exactly what Trump said it would. The only thing third world countries, they let all those politicians in their own country living free, living um I've been to Venezuela. That was years ago when I went on a cruise. That was one of the places it would be stopped at. It was Venezuela back in 1994 when I graduated. Went on that cruise. It was no in between. It was either poor or you dirt poor or you rich. And what I've seen there and how I was like, oh my goodness. They said if you see somebody run, you run too. All I saw was the soldiers with the machine guns walking the streets, regular streets. And then we went, and they were showing us the one part of the Venezuela. It was like, oh, disgusting. I mean, I can understand why a lot of people migrate out of Venezuela. This is 1994. It's been Venezuela been, I don't know. That's just one country. That's just one example of a country. And we went to a restaurant and we went to the museum and we saw how the rich live. It's no in between. There's no middle class. And that's basically what they want to do here in the United States. Either you're gonna be poor or you're gonna be on the wealthy side. It ain't gonna be the middle class. It's just gonna be just like Venezuela. It's gonna be just like um, El Salvador. It's gonna be just like these countries in Africa. The United States is gonna be just like that. People will be living in their cars. People will be living in a tent. People are gonna be living on the bridges. Oh, you could just forget it. Forget it. And what they passed the debt ceiling for 2 years. And the other thing they cutting food stamps, SNAP. Now, um, it's going to be limited as to how often you could get food stamps, regardless of how many people's in your household. You think that it's bad now, even if you they're gonna put it's gonna be a lot of things. Let me tell you, when that bill gets signed on the 5th, by the 5th, I'm gonna go over it again. But the very few things that I seen coming out, it ain't working. It's not gonna be benefiting nobody, especially if you are a citizen of the United States. So when you see people, when I used to go to go shopping and groceries, and I know when people got their food stamps because their cart was filled up to the hills. It ain't gonna be like that no more. It ain't gonna be like that no more. All these entitlements, I've always said, all these entitlements that they was giving out, it ain't had nothing to do with COVID. They've been giving entitlements. Child tax credit, all this credit, people. Another program is going to be affected if TANF, that's going to be cut. But I don't understand. You're going to bring all these migrants here in the United States. It ain't just New York. You'll bring these migrants. They're going to be, next thing you know, trust and believe. You wait and see. Georgia's going to have a whole bunch of migrants. If they already started having them, they'll be putting them up in hotels and putting them up. And then they're going to be paying money $5 million a day. That's what it's costing New York City. And you putting up them in hotels. Hotels, and they not no raggedy cheap ass hotels. Then they lived in these hotels, I heard, that is making it disgusting. Disgusting. And then you got workers coming in there to clean the room and you coming back and clean it again. Hold on, y'all. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello, are you sleeping?
No, I'm on YouTube on my live stream. No,
I can't hear you. Well, are you busy?
no.
Why are you screaming?
You say you can't hear me.
I can't.
No, I'm on live stream on my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was calling some of my way back to my house.
Yeah. Yep. So where you at now?
I'm having a great time. Weather.
Huh? Where you at? Where you at now?
I'm like about still 2 hours away. I'm in some part of, let me see. I'm off from State Route 33 and close to Valdosta.
Okay. Well, call me when you get in the house, because I could barely hear you.
Okay. All right.
Well,
bye.
call me when you get in the house.
Okay.
All right. All right, y'all. I'm back. So that's what's going on with that, with the debt ceiling and the consequences of the student loans is not going to be extended, and then immediately the student loans will resume interest, and then it was because they want their money on the interest, and they're not going to extend. They'll put it this way: they're not going to give the $10,000 or $20,000 forgiveness. That's what it looks like is going to happen. That's what's look like is going to happen. Even if the Supreme Court was to make a decision on that, because whatever came first. So anyway, it would have been nice, but I'm gonna tell y'all, Biden could kiss his reelection goodbye. I don't even think he cares if he got reelected, if you ask me. I think the only reason why he probably said, I'm going to run, knowing that he's not going to win, and especially after what's going to come down with that immigration thing going on and all that money that's going to be spent for these migrants. It's going to be some hell. I know that. So anyway, let me go ahead and talk about my Walmart delivery Spark results today. So today I did 4 deliveries, but it was batch orders. Batch orders means you delivering more than one customer. So my very first order was $22.19. It was 2 orders and 2 trips. And then the second one was 14 orders for $49.91. And the third one was 10 orders for $38.23. And then the last one was at Sam's Club, was 5 orders for $34.50. Now, let me tell you about this last one. Sam's Club was closed early at 6 o'clock. I got there at 6:45 because when the order came in, I accepted it. And then I drove there. I said, because at least it was going towards the direction of my house. So I took it. I said, okay. When I get there, I'm like the parking lot all empty. People, I was like, wait a minute. I'm sitting here waiting for an order that was already ready to be picked up and delivered. So I went there inside and I said, excuse me, I was waiting in this parking lot for someone to bring out the order and said it was ready. So the person took a picture, went inside, and they said, okay, I'm sorry, we bring it out. So it ended up, it was like 7:30ish, whatever. And when I was going to deliver, I was like, this is more than 28 miles that I had to go for those 5 deliveries. I think they said it was, let me see, 27.8 miles for 5 orders. for $34.50. So I finally started at 7:28 and finished at 9:04. So from the Walmart to this first order that I had to go to, I said that was way more than I said, wait a minute, there's no way that was 27.8 miles between all these 5 places I went to. So I called up support and I said, somebody need to recalculate the mileage for this because from Duluth to where I had to go, I was like, this ain't, you know. But anyway, I don't know. I told them that the store was closed, but I managed to get the order and I felt I need to be compensated because I went the extra mile to make sure that I got the order and picked it up even though it was closed. But, and then as I'm driving and delivering the orders, this wasn't as bad because all of them were small orders. It wasn't no big bulky packages. But the one I had before that for $38.23, where it was 10 orders, they so-called supposed to give me extra earnings because one of it was like a big box of some kind of storage or whatever. And all the places I went to was a house except for this one apartment. The person didn't live upstairs, but they lived downstairs. And I had, I was lifting that heavy box trying to go to the apartment. And then I said that this little boy passed by. I said, is this apartment upstairs or downstairs? Oh, that's downstairs. So I tried to ask him to help me at least bring it to the step that I had to go to. But then after that, so he had some flip-flops on. I said, no. So what I did, I took that box, that big heavy-ass box. He helped, but not really because I had to go downstairs in a sub-level on the of an apartment building. And then when I got downstairs, what I did was I took the box and slid it right down the stairs. Like the stair, I put that box. First, I called the person on the phone. He answered the phone. I said, this is Walmart. He hangs up. I guess they knew that their order was coming and he wasn't trying to help me at least come and help me as I'm lifting this heavy box and bring it downstairs. So what I did was, man, you know how you got like a flight stairs? I put that box and let it fall right on the steps and let it slip down the steps like this, all the way down to the bottom. And then I went there. That's how I got that box downstairs. I dropped that box, let it slip right down the stairs. And then when I got down to the bottom, then I saw that I could have went around the other building and then I didn't have to go and walk up no stairs. So I let that box slide right down those stairwell. And then I pushed that box to the door, took a picture, and moved on and went on about my business. I didn't even knock on the door. I didn't ring no doorbell. I said, shoot, you'll find out you got something when you open your door. I ain't open no door or nothing. So, and then I did have another big box, but this person, they helped me. He was like, oh, you need any help? That's my friend, I know. So he helped me. And the person lived in it wasn't that bad. So I was like, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. And other than that, I did have another order. I'm looking, they lived in a trailer park. And I was like, ain't none of these trailers had no numbers on there. And I called him. It was a Mexican guy. And he's telling me, you had to make a left at the gas station. I said, I was already there. I didn't see no apartment, no trailer with the number that I'm looking for. So he's like, you turn where he told me to turn where the gas. I was there before. And I was like, wait, how do I know where the damn trailer is? So he was sitting outside, sitting, and I drove by. And then he's like, I called again. I said, I don't see you. Oh, you passed me. How the hell am I supposed to know that was you? You should have seen this place was so raggedy. And it looked like he lived in a trailer, but it looked like it was not insulated. It was like, I don't know. It was just, But I managed to find out. I said, okay, thank goodness. You know. And then everybody had these cat food. And then so when I finally delivered all the packages, I get in the car. I didn't give somebody had some razor blades, like shaving, ladies' razor blade, not the men one. So I said, damn it, somebody didn't get their razor blades. So I said, oh well. And then another thing that was so funny was two of the communities was gated with a guard. So you have to drive through the gated and show your ID before they let you in the community. And it was twice that I had to do that. So they said, oh, they pay for that. They pay for that security service. So I was up in those country club areas up in Swanee area, beautiful homes. I think I took a picture of a couple. I have some videos of certain communities I was in. I'm gonna put it together tomorrow and let y'all see. But other than that, I made $150 today. It was from what time did I? It was like 10. Let me look at something real quick. Let me see. From the time that I started. It was 10:19, and then from 10:19, and my final order was finished at 9:04. So about a good, 10 hours. 10:04, 10:19. Yeah. Yep. So it was about that time that I did. I'm trying to look at the yeah, that was it. So anyway, so I'll be doing it tomorrow with Spark, and I'm also going to do some merchandising. I got 2 stores to go to with merchandiser. How much are those homes? Which ones? Those $500,000 homes or $1 million homes I went to in that country club? Ain't no telling. All I know is those areas I went to in those houses in that area of town in Swanee, Alpharetta, Roswell. That's not even rich, Colas. That area that I was in, that's not rich. Rich is those mansions up there in Alpharetta. No, Buckhead, certain parts of Buckhead that I used to go to all the time when I used to do Instacart. That was rich. This was expensive too, so I can't even tell you. But it's probably like maybe probably under $1 million. I don't even think those are $1 million homes. That's not rich. Rich is Buckhead. That's where you really see it. I don't think the housewives live in no Buckhead. Those are I'm not talking about the Buckhead of where people live in those apartments and stuff. I'm talking about those. I don't even know. To be honest, I don't know. All I know, I ain't living there. All I know, I've been there in the areas. I've been in areas and certain, one area, it was like I said, there's still a lot of Indian people live around here. But it was, I just have to do another video later about how Atlanta is very segregated in regards to their neighborhoods, social economic background. All I know is I've never been to predominantly black, wealthy black neighborhood that's predominantly black. And, it used to be like that at one point. But there's some areas, even not too far from where I live in Lithonia, that's really nice. I went to deliver a batch order and it was like, man, these are nice. It was like kind of like um horse ranches and stuff right off Panola. I may have to go there one day just to show y'all, just to kind of, I want to get a GoPro so I can really show y'all some of the scenes of places that I've gone to. Because you can't, I don't think my little iPhone's going to capture the true essence of these um, places that I go to. But I've been to not too far from where I live. It was some places that was like acres of land, beautiful houses. It's in, like they say, Lithonia, but it's not $1 million mansions. But there's been some houses that was very beautiful. I have to go there one day just to show y'all around. I'm gonna try to see if I can capture it on my iPhone, but it ain't too many places that's predominantly black that's gonna look like that. At one point, it used to be Cascade, if anybody knows about that, but um, I've been to some beautiful homes, you know, beautiful areas, Sandy Springs. You could go to beautiful houses around there, $1 million homes, gated communities, Swanee, Alpharetta. You know, it just depends. I don't know. All I know is I ain't seen no tips in none of these places that I've gone to. And let me tell you, hey Uberman Tampa, hey up. I know I've been missing for a minute, but I'm back. But I was just going over my days with Walmart Spark, and I have to go to the grind and the hustle again. I'm still working at Walmart, not Walmart. I'm still working at Amazon Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. They broke. They're not even broke. It's just like this. I don't know if you decided about. I don't know if y'all have Walmart Spark, but Walmart Spark, they don't just do Walmart and Sam's Club. They also have Home Depot and some other stores too. It's just like doing Instacart, but it's Walmart Spark. So I just did 4 deliveries, but I had like two. Let me see how many customers I did today. I did 4 deliveries, which was batches. The first one was 2, and then the other one was 14, and then the other one was 12, and then it went to 10, and then 4, and no 5. So, but it was an all day thing. But I said, I don't do Walmart. Well, I don't shop at Walmart hardly, but I do the Spark deliveries. But it's a little bit better, I would say, because you get to choose which ones you want to do. You could reject them, but then you mess up your matrix. But I tend to do the bulk deliveries because I know the areas, and and I was shoot my second delivery. It took me right back to Stone Mountain, right up the street from my house. I said, "Oop!" I drove by my house to pick up the next batch of orders. It'll be right there. So I like it because once you get there, it's like doing Amazon Flex, and you going house to house to house. So you're not really going all over the place. It's just you know, I had to go to 2 communities that was gated. You had to show my driver's license before I could get in the build before I could get there. One person wasn't even the other one was a gated community, but they didn't have the security guard. So I had to prick anybody's name on the list and say, I'm delivering for Walmart. They let me in. And as I was driving in and drove and dropped off the package, I see 2 Johns Creek police officers coming, passing me. Like all of a sudden, it was like, I said, uh-oh. I said, somebody probably said, yeah, this person said they was doing Walmart, and I let them in the community, and I think it's a black woman, and she got, because everybody got these cameras and stuff. I was like, let me hurry to get the hell on out of here. Because as I was leaving and turned, I just saw 2 Johns Creek. They were booking. I was like, where they going? And I started getting paranoid and thinking that somebody called the cops and said that somebody was in the community. I let them in, and I don't have no Walmart deliveries. And they said they did Walmart, but they came in the community, and I think somebody's in here illegally. And I hurry and get my ass right on out that damn community, because I was thinking somebody may have gotten paranoid and said, "There's a black negress in the community, and she driving around." And I think somebody, you know how people go, be nosy, look out their window. I see a negress, and she came up to my neighbor door, and I booked my way. Made sure I hurry up and drop it down. Then the thing about it, I found out my mother has breast cancer day on top. Oh, I'm sorry. Hmm. Coldest is in Orlando. His mother is going through some things. I'm so sorry for y'all. I know one thing. I'm supposed to go back and get my breast exam from over a year ago, because they said there was something they need to check in one of my breasts, and I never went back. But I pray for both of y'all. Oh, my feet. But anyway, you know what? I'm gonna do another video about health care. Because men, y'all gotta worry about prostate cancer, because my cousin, he 50, but see, my cousin, he drinks beer and drinks a lot. And they found out he had prostate cancer. And he's looking terrible, not because of the cancer, because he was drinking and stuff. Yeah, I do need to get my colonoscopy done. Oh, I don't know. All right, y'all. Give me the thumbs ups. I know at least 5 of y'all in here one time. Yeah, get more thumbs, please. Anyway, that's how my day's been going. Time to hustle and grind. I've been doing this hustling and grinding since 2016, but it's always something. I don't know about what they did anything in Atlanta, if they bust those people out of there, but to New York, I don't know. I think they trying to target the northern states with Democrats and trying to throw them in the northern states Democrat, because ain't no damn way in hell DeSantis gonna drop in a Republican state like Georgia. Kemp ain't gonna have that. Now I know one thing, and one thing I do agree with is shipping all these migrants over and then giving them housing, food stamps, everything under the sun. But we supposed to be broke. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, everybody wasn't bust from Florida to this. Well, they had to be Florida because that's the main entry point. Yeah, he may not be ready for president, but I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna give y'all my opinion as who I want to be, who I'm gonna choose when it's all said and done. I'm not gonna do it on this video, but I think sometimes we get our feelings. We get our feelings too embedded, especially black folks. We as black people, we like to be embedded. He is racist, and I ain't voting for Trump. But then at the same time, it's sure amazing how we forget how we forget Trump was never no Republican. He was in Democrats. He was right there with the Clintons, chummy, going to the wedding. You know, he was Trump is not a Republican, nor is he a Democrat. But he was very chum, pals with the Democrats, you know, and the Latinos don't support, you know. Exactly. He's a businessman. He is a businessman. I don't think he'd even believe he was going to win for presidency. I think it was like he was shocked and surprised that he even won. But I don't know. I rather have some. At this point, we need somebody with some financial acumen and business knowledge to resolve this. Ow! Oh, my foot, y'all. Oh, Jesus. Oh, we're gonna need someone with strong business acumen to get this mess straightened out somehow. And it could be straightened out. It really can. Stop giving off the debt ceiling. It already passed, Colas. That passed on Saturday. It just has to be signed. It's been passed to extended for 2 years. So that means we ain't got to think about this for 2 years. No, they already voted on it. Well, let me take that back. It passed in the Senate. Now it has to go to the House. But it's gonna pass because they're not gonna reject it. Basically, like I mentioned, I don't know the big details. All I know is one, they're not extending student loans. Two, they're not gonna pause it. The other one is the TANF, which is the assistance that people get when you have kids and you need assistance like housing and things like that. That's TAF. They're not gonna pass that. They're not gonna give any money up for that. Biden came out today on the Memorial Day thing with his mouth wide open like he was. Uh, There's a whole lot of things that's gonna be cut. It's not just by HUD. HUD ain't had no money ever, never. They should have been ended. They should have been, like I said, when they gave that stimulus during COVID, I already knew it was gonna be some hell to be raised on that. I already knew. It's not about cut. They cutting. It's a lot of things that's gonna. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna wait till it comes out when it gets signed. We'll know. All I know is the gravy train has ended. But how the hell are they gonna result? How are they gonna justify them giving that money to for migrants $5 million a day in New York City to stay in hotels and get money, getting money, health care, and food stamps and ID cards and transportation to look for a job, and they didn't even have no papers. And it ain't just New York too. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know. I don't know. All right, it's 5:55. It is 11:49. Miami Heat won, so they're going to the finals. Miami is going to the finals. They beat Boston, and I ain't had my foot in the game anyway. I mean, I was glad that Boston made it competitive the way they did, but I'm not a fan of either of those teams, and I'm not a fan of Denver, even though I wanted. I would love to have the Knicks went somewhere, but you know how that goes. And then my other team Golden State Warriors, they didn't make it, but I knew they wasn't going to make it this year anyway. They just had too many problems this whole year. Let's not forget the Ukraine money depleting. Exactly. But that's one thing they're not going to cut. They're not going to cut it defense. They're not going to cut no defense money. But at the same time, they sure giving away money. Ow, my foot. They sure giving money to all these other countries, Ukraine and all these other, I don't even know what, but I don't know what Biden's thinking about. Yeah, man, so senile. They probably like, I'm gonna run for president. You know, I don't think he thought that through. You ask me. I just don't know. Look up false flags. I don't know what's gonna happen. I guess I gotta go back and do my hustles again. But this is gonna be hard for everyone. It's gonna be hard for everyone. And as much as they said this is the time to make money, this is a time when transfer wealth, you know, you have to do other things. It's not working. I know that. You have to get your mind in the game with investments and have some kind of plan, you know. But anyway, I only got one thumbs up. Colas, Uberman Tampa. Who else is looking in the background that I didn't see? I guess everybody else is lurking in the background, wondering what I'm doing. All right, well, I guess I'll talk to y'all later. Now, next week on the 7th, I'm going to Arizona, and watch out for some live stream videos from my friends and her husband. They have a bed and breakfast or a resort. It's the Hidden Resort, so it's like an hour away from yeah. Yep, I'm going next week. I'll be on United Airlines. I'm going to Tucson, Arizona. And if you go online, Hidden Ranch, not Hidden Ranch, what is it called? Let me see what the official name is called. It is Dragon, Arizona. That's where I'll be going. But I'm gonna be taking some videos. It is beautiful from what I saw on the website. They bought that property. How long ago did they? 5-6 years ago. Yep, I'm gonna do it too. It is so beautiful. So I'm gonna have to take Uber to the place. The name is Hidden. Let me go and look at it. Hold on a second. Hidden Oasis Bed and Breakfast. It's in Dragon, Arizona. It's up there. I assume it's at the mountain parts of Arizona. It's not gonna be hot, so it said you can see the mountains all across in every direction. I never been to Arizona. Never been out west. I mean, I can't count when I went to high school in the 11th grade when I went to San Francisco. I can't count that. So this is the first time I'm going out that part of the country. But y'all see some videos. I'm gonna be live streaming and taking some videos. I wish I had a what you call it? I wish I had me like a real camera. Oh, you went on the website and saw it? Yes, it's real beautiful from what I saw. So maybe if y'all ever decide y'all want to go somewhere for relaxation, we could go to Hidden Oasis Bed and Breakfast. It has 4 consetas in there. Consetas, that's what they call it. I don't know. Y'all just have to wait. Y'all see. Y'all will see. So you know what? I always said I was gonna do a meet and greet one day. I'm going on. I bought $900 worth of gift cards to go on Royal Caribbean. So that's my next trip that I'm going to. I'm trying to debate. I want to go around November, and then I have one more trip to go to. When I gave up my Toyota Corolla, they gave me a voucher for a 3-day, 2-night hotel. So I gotta use that by December 31st. So I may go to Florida. I may go to Florida. So Colas, let me know any good places to go to. I'm not trying to. I want to go someplace like on the beach, but I don't want to go in the heat of summer where there be 50 billion kids all over the beach. I don't mind kids, but I don't. Ooh, oh goodness, my outfit. I want to go um on a beautiful beach somewhere. Naples. Okay. Well, we'll see what it looks like. Cause kids they out for scum. They out for the summer for school and shoe. I could barely probably get in the pool in the apartment complex. There probably be all those kids up there running around, running around. Mm-mm. I don't want to be a punch. I mean, like I said, I don't mind kids and everything else, but shoe. When is it that adults get to relax? Most of the time, people babysitting, and then you can't. People be babysitting kids and having fun and running around, running around. I want to be able to relax. I don't want to be going through all that. So that's why I chose Royal Caribbean versus Carnival Cruise Line. Carnival is cheap to go to, but I want something that's a little bit more adult entertainment. All right, y'all. It's time for me to go to bed. Thank you, Uberman Tampa, Colas, whoever else is on here that's too shy to speak and don't say nothing. But I appreciate y'all too. So please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm not monetized, so I don't even have 1,000 subscribers yet. But it would be nice to have, it'd be nice to have some more subscribers. Hey, Sam Marks, you come on all late when I'm about to go. You might have to catch the replay. The more important things in the very beginning. I'm not as long winded. Video stream from, I will. I will be video streaming that whole time. From the time I get to the airport in Atlanta. Yeah, I know. Miami won. So they're gonna lose anyway. You wait till they get to play Denver. Denver gonna wipe them out. They ain't got a chance. I doubt very much Miami has a chance to beat Denver. No way, no how. Denver wins 4-1. What? Please don't mention that again. Mass shooting in Florida. Ugh. Yep, that might happen. Denver might gonna win 4-1. It may be swept like they did the Lakers. I don't have no ring light. I don't have a ring light. My light in my room, I can't figure out how to turn this dumb stuff off. I have so many upgrades I need to do. It's ridiculous. Because I'm not monetized and I don't know how to do no edit videos. Otherwise, I just don't have a ring light. Maybe I'll start doing high quality videos again. But you know me, I'm just learning how to do the iPhone movie thing. So I'm not there yet. Like I said, I'm come on here just basically to keep up with y'all and y'all keep up with me and to say hello. And that's it. I don't do, I didn't invest in all these things like a ring light and things of that nature. But anyway, uh, what? You got to think of, you got to go back and review that. I talked about that already. I can't be on here another hour to bring about that. Catch the replay. But basically, what I'm telling you about what I think about the debt ceiling is we screwed, and that's it. That's all I know for 2 years. So until it's signed and I read it and exactly what is entailed, all I know is we messed, we screwed. That's all I know. 2 years they're passing it, so you don't have to hear about it for 2 years. But all those entitlements, you know, cutting out the food stamps and and TANF program and um, some of the hardcore things they needed to do. Mm-mm. Thoughts on buying precious metals. I got those 3 silver coins that I bought a couple years ago. I could talk about that. I'm not buying any more coins. I'm not buying no more gold. I never bought gold. I bought silver, but it was only 3 troys. It ain't going up. Now I did do some. I will talk about investments because um, I may do a more realistic budget for those who do the gig economy work. Not these other people who make videos who got almost a 500,000 subscribers and is selling courses. I want to talk about from a real perspective of a person who does gig work, work at Amazon, work part time during the tax season, someone who really hustles, not someone who's saying, "Oh, I did real estate," and they're selling real estate courses, but they're not investing in real estate. I'll talk about that from a person who's um, not average because I work hard, I hustle, and I don't I don't make myself to make, it's easier for a lot of people to be on YouTube and have all these subscribers and they making that YouTube money, 4,000, 5,000, and and selling courses and selling t-shirts. You don't see that. That's why I don't have no big investment in YouTube like a um yeah, I'm gonna do that. Call it gig work from the trenches. All right, this for the idea, Sam. I'm gonna do that. I may talk about it when I try to take some of these little videos that I took today. See if I could kind of make it into an iMovie, and y'all can see a little clip of some of the things that I was doing. Now, like I said, it ain't professional. I just started learning how to really edit the video on the iPhone. So, but I'm getting there. Yeah, it is authentic. But I'll give you my viewpoints about things. You know, I'm glad that I'm able to save money, make money, but I don't hustle like I was. I don't really hustle. Yeah, I do need to get some rest. I've been out all day. So let me just recap what I've talked about. So with Walmart Spark, I made $150. I didn't stop my time. I could have stopped my mileage. Shoot. I use almost a half a tank of gas. You could might as well say that. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I thought. guess it must have stopped by itself. So anyway, so I did 4 deliveries, batch orders. I had 2 customers on the first batch. The second one's 14 customers. The third one was 12 customers. Then the other one was 5 customers. So I did a lot. Only made $5 in tip. I made a $5 tip. I forgot one of the packages that I didn't get to deliver because I scanned them and then I said, oh shoot, somebody didn't get their razor blades, the women razor blades. I said, where did this come from? So I said, dang it, somebody didn't get it. But I looked through I made sure I tried to get all the packages and deliver it. But somebody didn't, I don't know, somebody didn't get their razor blades. But they didn't put no sticker on there, so I didn't know who it belonged to. But anywho, that's all right. And all I know, we getting screwed with that debt ceiling plan. But until that thing is signed on the 4th, before the 4th or the 5th, I could look it up and really see what they're going to be doing. But like I said, giving all that $5 million a day in New York for migrants to get free hotel stays at a beautiful hotel that used to be beautiful, and kicking out veterans and kicking out people to give to migrants who's trashing the place, getting free food stamps, free ID, free, ridiculous. They're gonna sign something all right, but it ain't what it's not what we expect it gonna be. That's all I know. That's all I know. But anyway, thank you, Sam. Thank you, Uberman Tampa, Colis, and all the rest of y'all who didn't come on to say hello. It was nice talking to y'all and seeing y'all again. So I will be back tomorrow and let y'all know what's going on. Anyway, y'all have a good night and like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Okay, Sam, do that. You got my email, tsmallwood68@gmail.com. Yeah, send me some ideas. I would like to get me some ideas of talking topics. So you think I should do more of not a live stream, but I'm gonna still do live stream, but maybe make a video. I could do that, so it won't be so long-winded. But I do appreciate that though. All right, y'all. Thanks for the thumbs. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, and we shall see what happens. Okay. Oh, let me tell you, I'm possibly thinking about doing another gig. My friend, she also subscribes to my channel. At least she watches it. I hope. She does babysitting. But I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna sign up for that in a couple of days. But tsmallwood68@gmail.com. You got it? If not, I'll put it in the description box. Alrighty. Okay. I'll talk to y'all later. I know y'all tired of seeing me in the dark, and I need to get ready to go to bed. Where that dang Charlie at? Y'all ain't heard Charlie? Charlie! Where'd Charlie go? He'll come up in a minute. Well, Charlie said good night to y'all. So good night. Talk to y'all later. Bye.